Falcons put 6 on the board. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Henry up the middle. We'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here is 3rd and 5. Jackson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Throwing is Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Way back at the 19 now. What do they have here on 3rd and goal? Here's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 15.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
First down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
Here's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. Tried to link up with Bijan Robinson there out of the backfield. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Tua going to change the play. Robinson on a give right side. And running with power here. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make the score 14-0. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, He thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Falcons 14. Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
At the 13-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Tua, a final shot before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jahan Jackson
taking it in. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Folk connects on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. He's to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
A first down carry for Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Flush to his right. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Now it's Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to pass. Tua. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Jackson. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Jackson now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
1st down, Ravens.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. He's seen double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
And the Ravens 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw.
Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Jackson.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he takes this one back into the end zone.